Title: Graveyard Phone. One night, 22-year-old Ayan was walking home late after visiting a friend. The air was cold, the night was quiet, and heavy clouds covered the sky so completely that even the moon was barely visible. On the edge of his village stood an old graveyard. Ever since childhood, people had warned him never to pass by that place after dark. Ayan never believed those stories. As he walked past the graveyard, his footsteps suddenly stopped. Near the roadside, half hidden in the grass, lay an old black phone. Its screen was cracked and covered with dirt. He picked it up and pressed the power button. Only one thing appeared on the screen: 0% battery. It must be dead, he thought. At that exact moment, the phone vibrated violently. Video call incoming. Ayan's throat went dry. There was no caller name. The screen showed nothing but darkness. He stared at it for a few seconds. Fear and curiosity fought inside him. Finally, he answered. At first, the screen remained black. Then slowly, the image became clear. Ayan's heart began pounding. He saw himself. The same clothes. The same road. The same graveyard. But something was wrong. The Ayan on the screen was staring directly into the camera, as if he could see him. Ayan quickly turned around. The road behind him was empty. No one was there. When he looked back at the phone, the figure on the screen slowly raised a finger and pointed behind him. Ayan turned again. This time, someone was standing near the graveyard gate. A tall shadow, completely motionless. His hands started shaking. He ended the call and began walking faster. Only a few seconds later, the phone vibrated again. Video call incoming. This time he didn't answer, but the screen turned on by itself. The video had already started. Now the camera was inside the graveyard. Broken graves, old trees, the sound of wind moving through the darkness. The camera slowly moved forward, as if someone was walking. Then it stopped in front of a grave. The grave was covered with dust and dried leaves. Ayan blinked hard. His blood turned cold. Written on the stone were the words, Ayan Ahmed 2004-2026. The ground beneath him seemed to disappear. This is impossible, he whispered. Then suddenly, right beside his ear, a low voice said, "You came." Ayan spun around. No one was there, but the air around him felt colder now, as if something was standing very close. He ran, as fast as he could. His breathing became heavy, his heart pounded in his chest. When he finally saw the first street of the village, he felt a moment of relief. He rushed home, slammed the door shut, and locked himself inside his room. The phone was still in his hand. He gathered all his courage and threw it onto the floor. The screen lit up again. Now the video showed his room. The same room. The same chair. The same wardrobe. And behind him, someone was standing there. A tall man with a pale face and completely black eyes. Ayan slowly turned his head. The room was empty. He looked back at the phone. The figure had moved closer. Ayan screamed and threw the phone against the wall. The screen shattered. Silence filled the room. He didn't sleep that night. The next morning, he picked up the phone. Now it was completely dead. Ayan decided he had to know the truth. He went to the oldest man in the village, Haji Karim. The moment Haji Karim saw the phone, his face changed. In a quiet voice he asked, "Did you find this near the graveyard?" Ayan nodded. Haji Karim looked down and said, 10 years ago, a young man found the same phone there. He also received a call that night. The next morning, his body was found beside that grave. Ayan felt the blood drain from his face. What was his name? The old man looked up. Ayan. At that exact moment, the door of the room slammed shut by itself. The phone on the table suddenly began to vibrate. The screen turned on. Video call incoming. This time, the caller ID showed only one word: home. Ayan slowly turned around. In the corner of the room stood the same man with black eyes. Silent. Still. Then a whisper came from the phone. Now it's your turn. After that night, no one ever saw Ayan again. The villagers said he had left for the city. But people who passed the graveyard after midnight still say that. Sometimes an old phone can be seen lying in the grass. Its battery always shows 0%. And if someone answers the call, the first face they see on the screen is their own.